We've helped form over 5,000 holding companies that manage alternative investments with a sleeve for crypto. Okay, and we do that a specific way. Most of the time, it's a single member LLC, unless you're in a state that has qualified joint venture and you and your spouse want to do it, or you have multiple people in your family and you're all blood related, then you can do a family limited partnership. And all three of those ways allow you to move your assets into a corporation with no tax implications. And we do all of that end to end for people if they want that service. Probably doesn't make sense if you have less than $50,000 to $80,000 in your crypto portfolio. There's a higher ROI or better cost to benefit if you're going to continue to just dollar cost average with the $2,000 or $3,000 that it's going to cost you to set up a company versus, paying that over here. But once you get over that $50,000 to $80,000 in portfolio value in your crypto and you anticipate that things are going to move substantially higher, then yeah, it makes sense to go ahead and set up a corporation to be able to manage those assets, because you're going to get the creditor protection there in Wyoming that we set up, charging order protection in Wyoming, you get anonymity in Wyoming, there's no state tax, and you're going to get the best regulation for, using digital assets in a business there in Wyoming. There's a lot of protections if you do it that way. So highly recommend, whether you work with us or not, that you work with an attorney to be able to set this stuff up. Drafting the operating agreement most of the time with other attorneys, it's going to cost you somewhere between $1,500 on the low end up to $2,500 just for the operating agreement on an LLC of this kind. And we do everything end to end for $2,000. We have it listed for $4,000 on our website. If you use the code 50OFF, 50 OFF-DAG LLC. That's 50 OFF-DAG LLC, all capitalized. We get you everything end-to-end: corporate veil service, certificate of good standing, the banking memorandum, EIN, articles of organization, registered agent, all the stuff that you need that you probably don't know about. I mean, I'm not saying that. There's probably some really educated people that are watching this, but all the things that you may not know about for the LLC, we do all of it for you. We make it super simple to maintain it and maintain your creditor protection. So even if somebody sues you, if your corporate veil is in place, can't come after it, can't take the assets. They can just put a lien against the company and can't liquidate your crypto. So if you want those protections, if you want the anonymity, it's a attorney-client privilege there in Wyoming. If you work with an attorney to set it up and you don't list your personal address, your name's not on there, it's not on any public documents, it's very difficult for anybody to discern or figure out who is associated with the entity. You want to do things a certain way, right? And so again, whether you work with us or not, all good either way. Just make sure you understand what you're doing and you're working with professionals, or you've done a lot of research if you're going to do it yourself.